Welcome to Billingham Stars TV, your home for highlights of the Ultimate Windows Billingham Stars, a home game in the Northern Cup against the current league and cup leaders, the Solway Sharks. A bad day at the office for the Stars, seeing a 7-4 defeat in Blackburn. They'll be hoping to grab some much needed cup points from this one. Full highlights here on Billingham Stars TV with NIHL radio commentary with Anthony Lowe and Jonathan Langstaff.
Alan Davies chips it into neutral ice and brings it through. Touches it around his man, can't quite get there, doesn't have the legs to get away from Stuart Kerr. Spears bringing it forwards once more. Sends it to the back. Chance for the Sharks, and it's a goal for the Sharks. Connor Henderson, the Stars caught on an odd man rush with 3 Sharks coming in against 2 Stars. And early doors, just 52 seconds in, and it's 1-0 to the away side.
Yeah, that's very sloppy from Billingham. They just didn't track back. I feel as though they thought that they weren't going to be in any trouble, and it was probably a 3-on-2 against a very dangerous, very confident Sharks team.
Sykes and Bowman trying to dig it out on. Probably should have been a little bit stronger on the stick there, but Bostrom cuts off the pass attempt from Spears and one hands it towards the front, and it's right in front. It's sat there and it's a goal! It's Chris Sykes! His 10th goal of the season makes it 1-1 here in Billingham. 8:13 played, and it's 1-1 in Billingham.
Quite the run of play at the moment, the way the first 12 minutes has panned out for the game. But as I said last night on air with Brian, Sykes is not a guy who's in the game for 60 minutes. But you give him a chance in a dangerous position, and he 9 times out of 10 he will score.
He has played at a junior, but not for a long time.
He had that massive accident.
Yeah.
He came back too soon, re-hurt his back, and then he's asked to come back and play.
Oh, that's high from Ross Murray. How on earth he's got away with that? He's done that on purpose, Ross Murray. He's got annoyed at the fact that
Sykes has gone straight for Murray there as well, which you don't usually see from Sykes.
Yeah, that was bad. Can't remember who it was that he got up high, whether it was Palmbjork or not.
Jack Watkins.
Was it Jack Watkins? But that was naughty from Ross Murray, and then Murray's gone off for a sit down.
It was a very nice pass from Campbell.
It was, as here's Dennis Bostrom, picks it up, stick handles through, tries to get the shot off. Stick check by Senko. And that's going to Oh, he's given that as a penalty, considering the one that we've just seen. And Bostrom's just got himself a 10-minute misconduct.
That's outrageous from Dave Farron. Outrageous. How can he call it rough?
How can he miss the earlier one over there when Ross Murray has gone in high?
Hit. It's a genuine hit.
And Richie Thornton just making the point there. So Michael Elder's going to get a 2-minute penalty for roughing, and Dennis Bostrom is going to be having a seat for 10 minutes. 1 minute remaining in the period. Tonar back to Miettinen. Takes the shot and it's a goal!
Well done, Dave Farron.
Yeah, to me, Dave Farron's just picked up that goal, picked up an assist on that goal. That was to let Ross Murray get away with what he did, and then to call the exact same thing moments later.
It wasn't the exact same thing, it was a good hit.
Well, yeah.
It was a hit in the chest. He's hit him in the chest. Henderson's made an absolute meal of it, flung his head back to make it look like a high hit, and Farron's bought it, and he knows he's bought it.
Here's Henderson once more. Trying to get away from Scott Ward, but can't do so. Jack Davies just makes sure he pushes him out of the zone, and then the puck comes across, and Davies will collect. Connor Henderson tries to finish his hit. Oh, and then Jack Davies is going to take a penalty. Shot comes in, that goes wide, and Jack Davies touches it up. Collected though by Abercrombie. Played forwards to Stephen Moore. Moore finds Tonar, who comes to the middle, shoots, and it's a goal for the Sharks. It's 3-1. 11 seconds remaining on the man advantage, and Stuart Tonar makes it a 2-goal advantage. So the Stars, as we tick past 10 minutes in this period, are down by 2 goals. Played forwards. Oh, and there we go. And that's a painful one for Sykes. Sorry, not for Sykes, for Jack Davies. And the Stars players going after Stephen Henderson.
He's in a bad way.
He is in a bad way. James Flavel is straight off the bench. He is in a bad way. Who is it? Is it Jack Davies?
This is not nice.
This is not nice.
Someone's coming off the bench as well for the Stars.
Yeah, not a good hit there by Scott Henderson at all. And the Stars are not happy.
This is not nice.
No, you don't want to see this at all. And I've got to say, and Terry Ward, rightly so, has gone to Mr. Farron and said, you have caused a lot of this. You have caused this by not calling things.
The Sharks know they can take a few liberties because they know they're not getting called. They can hit excessively and get away with it. and so far they have got away with it. This is not looking good for probably the Stars' best player so far this season in Jack Davies. Has he got up? He's a tough kid, he's got up.
He's sat up. I don't know about... Is he stood up? Yeah, he's just stood up.
If he was knocked out cold, because it didn't look good for him.
Yep.
And that was a naughty hit. It was from behind. It was to the
Yeah,
head.
very
He pushed his
bad
head
hit.
into the board.
Very bad hit. It'll be interesting to see what's actually given by the official.
There was no penalty originally called.
No, there was. His arm was straight up.
Oh, was it up?
Yeah. His arm was straight up. 5-minute major penalty for Scott Henderson. He went and stood on the bench at the back. He didn't even go into the penalty box. He went and stood at the bench, right in the middle of the bench, to try and get away with it. So he's going to be out of the game. Yeah, and he's smiling.
He's put someone in hospital.
He's put someone in hospital, and he is smiling as he leaves the ice.
So
Congratulations, young man. Well done. Congratulations. Absolutely pathetic. Bostrom. Good work by him in the middle. And then almost a giveaway by the Stars. And now here's Chris Sykes coming. No way! Not a chance that was offside. And the Sharks players are going after Chris Sykes for putting the puck in the back of the net. And I'll tell you what, that was never offside in a million years. Chris Sykes took that puck outside the zone. I could see that from here. When he made contact with that puck and took it in, he was outside the zone. Callum Davies able to come away with the puck. Tries to send it towards the front. That's blocked by the feet of Andrews, but Davies still has it. Palmbjork brings it out in front, and the shot goes just wide, and then Palmbjork's taken down, but manages to keep possession of the puck. Palmbjork out in front, cut off. That was really good defensive play by Stephen Moore. Very, very defensively aware. As it is, Dennis Bostrom has the puck. Drop back to the point for Matthew Campbell, who shoots. That's blocked, but now there's a Sharks player out position. Campbell shoots again, and he scores!
And he slashed as well.
Matthew Campbell with the goal that brings the Billingham Stars back to 1 in it.
It's an absolute great goal by Matthew Campbell. It's a fantastic goal. But when he beats the guy spins around and slashes him on his back.
Connor Henderson plays a pass to no one, really. And Stephen Moore comes across to take it. And Michael Elder with a good hit there.
Charging for me, and he's got away with that one, Michael
John
Elder.
called it charging.
There was actually no puck there as well, so he could have interference.
Palmbjork on the backhand, trying to get the shot off, and it sits in the crease, and it's cleared out the zone. Face-off won again by Watkins, just out of the reach of Bostrom, and now here comes Duncan Spears. Spears shoots, blocker save by Flavel. Spears again. In for Tonar, who shoots. Good work by the Stars, and now here comes Chris Sykes. It's a 2-on-1 for the Stars. Sykes finds Bostrom, who scores and levels it up. It's 3-3 here. 3 minutes 54 seconds into the third period, and that's all it's taken for the Stars to come from 2 goals down and be level.
2 words sums that move up. 2 words sums it up. Fast and clinical. The Stars robbed Stu and Tonner of the puck in the defensive zone, and Chris Sykes and Dennis Bostrom just broke. The pair of them played a little 1-2 and 1-2 again, and once Sykes crossed the blue line for the offensive zone, he put Bostrom in. And Bostrom was never going to miss from that situation.
Murray behind the net, plays it out in front, and that's a great chance, and it's a goal. It's Duncan Spears. You said you didn't know who to come from apart from them, and it is Duncan Spears. Ross Murray collected the puck behind the goal line, played it out in front, and Spears at the second attempt manages to put it through Flavel. I think Flavel made the initial save, but couldn't corral it.
I think he'll want that one back, James Flavel. He gathered it, and I think he spilt it again, and it gives Spinkers a second chance at the opportunity.
Flavel plays it, finds Andy Finn, who turns away from Murray and finds Ward. Ward manages to get it to centre, and that's an excellent touch on by Bowman. Finds Palmbjork. Palmbjork, he's taken down, surely. And is that a penalty shot? Is it a penalty shot?
He didn't get a shot away.
He's given tripping. Should that not be a pen shot? That's what the Stars are asking. They're saying penalty shot, penalty shot. It's not been given. It's 2 minutes for tripping. Scott right in front of the net, and Bowman, that's hopped over his stick. And that's excellent from Keeley. But now a 1-on-1 for Connor Henderson. Backhand. What a save by James Flavel. He followed that puck excellently. So yeah, as Dan Palmbjork comes into the zone, cuts the front, loses his footing, and it's a goal. Is it? Is it in? No, the officials washed it out, and there's going to be pushing and shoving as the Sharks aren't happy with the attention that was paid to...
Richie Thornton was very clever there. He's told Tom Keeley not to get involved. If Tom Keeley gets involved, that player probably gets brought outside the zone. That's probably a very experienced play from Richie Thorpe.
So the Stars unable to grab the last goal, and so the game finishes at the end of the third period with the Solway Sharks with 4 goals to the Billingham Stars with 3. A win for the Sharks puts them 6 points ahead of second place Blackburn in the Cup. Man of the match then for tonight's game, and for the Solway Sharks, number 38 Duncan Spears. And for the Billingham Stars, the award goes to number 93 Jack Watkins. Next weekend, a double away fixture on the Saturday against the Blackburn Hawks and on Sunday against the Telford Tigers. Both league games, and the Stars will be looking for those points to creep up the table from their current third place standing. Post-game interviews available on the Billingham Stars TV YouTube channel with General Manager Alan Flavel, Man of the Match Jack Watkins and Sharks coach Martin Grubb. We'll see you back at the forum in a couple of weeks' time, but for now, from Billingham Stars TV, thanks for watching.